Hello friends, welcome back to my YouTube channel Comutech, and here we have a Dell Inspiron 15 3000 series of laptop, and the registered model number for this laptop is P112F105. This is a very good laptop for a standard gamer, as the specifications of this laptop is very good. And in this video I am going to talk about the specifications. After that, I will show you how to disassemble this laptop to replace any faulty part if needed. So first, if we talk about this laptop's processor, then this laptop comes with a Ryzen 5 processor here, and this processor is embedded with the AMD Radeon Vega graphics with 2 GB of memory. And if we talk about the physical memory of this laptop, then it contains a DDR4 8 GB RAM with 32 MHz data transfer speed. And if we talk about the power source, then it uses a 65 watt power adapter with the 4.5 mm of pin. So now I will show you how to disassemble this machine, and we'll see the physical specifications used for this laptop. I will open this laptop by removing all screws present at the bottom side of this machine. So now we remove all screws at the bottom. And now we have to open this cover by using an opener. Whenever possible, we should use our tools to disassemble any machine. And we can now remove this back cover. So here we have opened the bottom cover of this machine, and we can now view all spare parts used for this machine. Here we can see a battery, a physical memory, a heatsink, and under this heatsink we have the processor of this machine. This is the VGA connector for the display, and here we have the charging unit point, and this is the motherboard of this laptop. So I will be removing all spare parts one by one, and we will discuss a little bit about them. We will see what is the speed, what is the specification of a specific part, and so let's open the battery first. This is the connector, and I am removing this, and we can disconnect this battery from the base by removing these screws present at the corners of this battery. This battery contains 3 micro screws to attach it with the base. So here we can see that we have removed the battery of this laptop, and this battery is a 3-cell battery having a connector in between this divider, and the battery model number is G91J0. It is a 11.25 volt battery with 41 watt hour. Now here we can see the physical memory called RAM, and it's a 8 GB 3200 AASCO. It means that the capacity of this RAM is 8 GB, and 3200 is the data transfer speed of this RAM, and it is a PC4 RAM. also called DDR4 memory. And now we can see that we have a Wi-Fi adapter here. It is a combined unit of Wi-Fi and Bluetooth. Realtek model is RTL8821CE. It is a PCIe device. And about the storage, if we talk about the storage part of this laptop, then we have a SSD. We have an SSD here. This is the storage device of this laptop. It is a Kingston PCIe device with the 256 GB of capacity, and it uses 3.3 volt power with 2.5 ampere current. This is the storage device, and you can see here that there is no physical hard drive present on this in this machine, but the manufacturer has provided space to attach a hard drive as a secondary storage for this laptop, and also provided a SATA interface connector to connect the drive. Here is the SATA interface connector, and it is a plus point for a user, as many users require more storage, so they have an option to add secondary drive as a storage to extend their storage capacity. So we will remove this casing also. This is the hard disk casing which can be used, and you can see there are 4 screws attached with this casing also, which are used to tie the hard drive with this drive casing. And here we can look for the speaker part. Here we get 2 large speakers with woofer system for a premium sound quality. So if we talk about the processor, then we have to first remove this heatsink. So let's remove it. Here we can see a mini heatsink which is used for this processor's cooling system. And if you can see here, this is the processor, and the most important part we can say for any machine is the CPU which is used for that machine. And you can see that this processor is embedded with this motherboard and cannot be removed easily. A very professional hand can only do the work for removing and reinstalling this processor. So this is, we can say that this is a part of motherboard now. And if we see the cooling fan for this laptop, here we have the cooling fan. This is the cooling fan of this laptop. DC brushless. So, and now if we see the motherboard section, then this is the motherboard of this laptop, and it is divided into 2 parts. One is here and the second is this. So in this small PCB, the manufacturer has provided the card reader USB port and a audio jack here, and rest of the part and the connectors are on this main board here. But these both parts need to be connected with each other to make the circuit complete. So it is connected with a ribbon cable here present. Here you can see this is the ribbon cable which makes a bridge between these two separate parts, which together makes the circuit complete to work. So now if we talk about the charging section and the video section, here we can see that we have a PDP port here, and this is a 40-pin interface connector used for this video interface. And if we talk about the charging DC in section, so here we can see this is the here we can see the DC in connector used for this laptop, and this is the video interface connector here. And if we need to separate the screen from this base, we have to remove all screws present with these hinge connectors, and also we have to remove this Wi-Fi antenna cables because they are both interconnected, so we need to remove them. And by removing the video cable and this antenna cable, you can separate both sections from each other. This is the base and this is the screen unit. I'm not going to open this bezel unit as it is stuck with the glue, so you can see here that this is the screen panel of this laptop, and this is the base of this laptop. And here we can see that this is the touchpad of this laptop, which we can remove by removing some screws present on this metal frame. Here you can see this is the touchpad unit, which is removable easily, and we can remove it and place new one if this gets faulty. And now if we talk about the motherboard section, then this is the motherboard section, which can be easily removed by removing some screws present to hold it up with the base. And we have to remove this keyboard interface connector also to disconnect the motherboard. Here we can see this is the keyboard connector here, and now we will remove the screws present on the motherboard. And here we can see This is the motherboard of this laptop, which have a number. Here you can see that here is a number present for this motherboard. This is GDM54LA L245P revision 1.0 A00, and it has a date here which recognizes which this is the date of this board manufacturing. So it is 26/7/2021. It means this motherboard was manufactured in 2021 in 7th of month. So here we have completely removed all the spares of this laptop. The only thing which we can see here is this PCB. We will remove this also by removing 3 screws present here. This is the secondary part of this motherboard, which are interconnected like this to make the circuit complete, and these both units are connected with this ribbon cable bridge, we can say it. So, and here you can see the keyboard unit, and this keyboard is connected from the internal side of this laptop by using these plastic bounds. And to remove this keyboard, we have to remove all these plastic bounds. You can see there are many of them present here, and then only we can remove the keyboard from this base unit. So friends, this was the laptop's disassembly part here, and now we will reassemble this laptop back. So now friends, we have to reassemble this laptop back, and first of all I am placing the motherboard back to its place as we removed it, and will tie the screws for this laptop motherboard. So we have tied up the 4 screws which were holding this laptop motherboard, and the second part is this PCB, secondary PCB. So here we have connected the 2 units of this laptop, and now first of all we will connect them with this ribbon bridge cable. Now we will place the heatsink of this processor. Okay, our heatsink is connected. Now we'll connect the fan with this heatsink. Yes. Now connect the connector of cooling fan and also place the screws used to tie it up. And now we will connect this speaker cable. And then we will connect the keyboard interface cable. And it is time to place the touchpad back to its place. And after connecting this touchpad, we have to connect the interface cable. Here we have done. Now we will place the hard drive casing back, which is also connected with 4 screws here. So here we have connected the motherboard, the interface unit, the bridge cable, the heatsink for the processor, the cooling fan, the speaker cable, the touchpad cable, and the keyboard cable. Now it is time to fix this DC in jack. And also connect the physical memory, the SSD, here we have this Wi-Fi receiver and the Bluetooth unit. Here we have completed connecting all the spares which were connected with this base, and what we have left till yet is this hard drive connector. We will place this also back. Here we have placed this connector as it was, and here is the battery. We have to place it back. We will connect this connector later, and now we have to put the screen back to its place. So here is the screen panel, and we will connect them together. First we will connect the interface cable here for the VGA. Here you can see we have fixed it. Now we have to connect the Wi-Fi antenna cable back to its place. As we remove them, we have to put them back to their places. Place them back and connect it. So here we have connected the Wi-Fi adapter also. and the VGA interface connector. Now we have to fix this hinge unit. So friends, you have seen that how we disassemble this laptop, and we also reassembled this laptop back to its place. And now connecting the battery to the motherboard, we will close the bottom cover also. Here we have connected the battery connector, and now finally we have to put the back cover to its place. Interlock the locks by pressing them from all sides, and then place the screws back to their places. And here we can see that we have fixed the laptop and reassembled this laptop as it was, and now we will power on this laptop. It is taking a long time, and you can see that this laptop is taking longer than usual to boot up, but we have to keep patience. And we have got our display back. It took a long time because we removed the battery, and you know that today's laptop have CMOS power from the battery itself. There is no separate CMOS battery, so to read the BIOS it takes a little extra time, so we have to keep patience. If we have removed the battery, then it will take a little longer to boot up. And here you can see that our laptop has boot up, and I showed you how to disassemble the spare parts of this laptop. So friends, if you like my video, please give me a like, and please hit the subscribe button if you are new to my channel, and I will be sharing some more information videos with you in my next video. So here you can see that our laptop is ready and boot up. So if you like my video, so please give me a like, and please hit the subscribe button if you are new to my channel, and I will be back with some more info videos to share with you in my upcoming videos. So thank you for watching my video. Thank you very much.